Hi everyone. So this video tutorial will be a step-by-step guide through installing Postgres with PostGIS on a local machine. So we can open up a browser and we are going to search for PostGIS. So if you can type it into your URL. So it's postgresql.org, and that should take you to this site. And we want to download, so click on the download link. And then depending on what operating system and machine you're running, you will need to choose that option. This is January 2025. I'm running on a Windows machine, which is a 64-bit machine, and it is Windows 10. So that is going to be upgraded this year. So it's possible that you're running on a slightly different machine. So just make sure you choose the correct options depending on what you are using. So I'm going to select Windows. Okay, and then there's a link up at the top here which is download the installer. So click on that, and that'll give us a list or a table of the various installation options available to us. And I'm going to download the latest one as of this point in time. It's 17.2. So I can click on there. Okay, and the download has installed, and that's going to download to my download folder. And I will, once that is downloaded, I will install it from there. Okay, so let's go find that. That should be in my downloads folder. And I think what I'm going to do is actually I'll cut that out and just put it on my desktop. Let's just paste it here. Great. Okay, so now that is on my machine, so I can run it from here. So it's an executable file, so you can just double click to install. So double click on that. And I get a request by my machine. Do I want to allow this app to make changes to my device? I can say yes. And then the setup window should appear. Okay, so that's on my second screen. I'll just drag it across here so I can see it. Okay, so here we go. This is the first screen that we see, or window that we see. We can select next, and it will install it in a programs file, PostGIS /17. So that is the folder it's going to install into. So we can select next. All right, and we are going to select all components. So select next, same directory, next. Okay, now it's going to ask us for a password. Now this will be the password that we will always use for this particular installation. So you need to remember it. So whatever your password is, write it down now and remember it. So I've got one that I use. Then select next. And it will select a port to install on. And in this case, it's 5432. So I can select next. I'll accept that port. And then I'll select the default locale as well. Next. And then next once again. And then next to install. Okay, and I'll just let that install. Pause the video, let that install, and come back once it is finished. Okay, so when it's finished, we're going to select the stack builder option and then select finish. And then that'll pop up with the stack builder. And from the drop down menu, we want to choose the Postgres installation we've just installed. And then select next. And I've got a little message on my second screen here saying downloading the application list. So it's done that. Okay, so now we want to select PostGIS. So from the spatial extensions, select PostGIS. There we go, select PostGIS, and then select next. And we can accept the default directory. So select next. It seems to be taking a while to process something, so I'm just going to let it do its thing. Okay, so that took a little while to start the download, but now the download is running, so I'm just going to let that run. Okay, so it's downloaded what it needs to. Do not check the skip installation option and select next. Okay, and then there is a little message. It's asking you if you agree with the license agreement. So you can select I agree. Okay, and we are going to select, what are we selecting here? Okay, so by default, it has selected these options. It has not selected the option to enable GDAL drivers. I'm going to leave that as it is. And then I also do not want to create a spatial database at this point in time. We will do that later. So I can select next, and then next again, and then let that install. It's going fairly quickly, so we'll just let that run out. Okay, so that's pretty quick. So we can select close and then select finish. Okay, so that's finished the installation. We should now be able to start using PostGIS with QGIS. So we'll do that in the next tutorial, which is PostGIS and QGIS. Okay, let's get going with that.